Hey guys, this is Tigress and we're back again with Overwatch 2. Now, before anyone does start coming for me in the comments or chat saying, hold on, wait, this isn't Overwatch 2. Guys, we're playing Marvel Rivals. Technically not the first time I have on stream. I can't remember whether I have on YouTube before now. There was a few times I have on Twitch. In fact, back when I did start streaming on Twitch a bit more, when I started back before I started streaming on YouTube, I started streaming on Twitch a little bit. And Marvel Rivals was one of the games that I was, because back then, me, Blue Ninja, Lord Viridian, and Botscott, their PlayStation names were / Twitch names for the two of them, I think. And all were playing Marvel Rivals, and so that was then getting streamed on Twitch, because basically whatever game all of us were playing, if I was in the mood to stream, that's what game was getting played. Then I started streaming on YouTube, and then I started basically going to a case of I'm streaming by myself, because YouTube for me is one of those cases where, yes, I have had content with Drive Scotty and Wolfers before now, but 99% of the time I'm by myself. But for Twitch, I tend to do it with other people, because it's one of those cases where it's a lot more value, comedic, and a lot more normal. Because guys, on Twitch, with Blue Ninja Lord Viridian, my name gets mentioned 2-3 times, my actual name. But on YouTube, I tend to just go by Tigress. But yeah, we are playing some Marvel Rivals, mainly because I felt like a bit of a change, and most importantly, a certain character was added into the game, Ultron. He was added at the beginning of... No, I don't even think it's the beginning of Season 2. It might have been the beginning of Season 2, it might have been halfway through Season 2. But he was added to the game, and I played a few matches at the beginning of the season. I haven't touched it since. But one thing I do want to double check is Spider-Man's cosmetics. Okay, I wasn't lied to. Basically, I have the Scarlet Spider suit equipped because it came as a thing for the part of the PlayStation Bundle Plus. Where I can, I like not using basic skins. It's a personal thing. On the 7th of the 12th, 2024 was when I started playing... I believe it was when I started playing the game, because I think the game had been out... Since Season 0 had been out for a little while.
Hi.
How much is this game?
Woohoo!
Because I love Spider-Man 1 and 2, Marvel-wise. Maybe it's another point. But yeah, guys, so we're going to play some Rivals. I probably will be rank-based games. Pink Bundle, they did. That was already in. Anti-Venom, Hyper Orange, Space Knight. I don't know whether the Pink Bundle is just a pink version for Venom, but Anti-Venom, guys, literally when I say this, Anti-Venom is literally just the anti-version of Venom. If Venom's evil, Anti's good, technically speaking. But Anti-Venom was designed to essentially counteract Venom. Now, my first time seeing Anti-Venom was in Ultimate Spider-Man, where the Anti-Venom suit was targeting Agent Venom, who at this point was Flash Thompson. I don't know if there's been other Agent Venom people, but at this point I've lost, I think in the comics currently right now, MJ's Venom. So, to me, Venom's always just been Eddie Brock. And the odd time Harry's been in, but it's, Eddie Brock. They've also added the Future Foundation suits in for Spider-Man, and I don't know if it was all of them, so I will double check quickly. Future Friend, yeah. I don't know how, like, I think these are potentially just interpretations of the Future Foundation suits. Like, these, I think, personally might be slightly more closer. But I have the first family suits because I think the black looks a bit cooler, personally. I don't like how that looks. It's just me. The Human Torch have one? He does. Not the easiest thing to see. Again, Negative Zone Galacta, I think it's probably his better suit. Spider-Man's all the way down the bottom, isn't it? I don't hate Spider-Man's, I think it does look cool. For a good while, Future Foundation suit for Spider-Man was my favourite. My favourite suit for Spider-Man, I don't know whether it's comic accurate or whether it's just done for Spider-Man PS4. But the suit that he gets from Black Cat, the black with the red emblem over it, is like my favourite. But like the 90s version of the Venom suit, still one of my favourites. But yeah, we're going to play some Rivals and we're going to play some competitive. The reason I thought earlier, it's like, it's been a while since I played Rivals. I want to stream tonight. You know what, I'll stream Rivals. Not that I'm fed up with Overwatch, I'm really enjoying Overwatch. But other than essentially streaming for the sake of it for this week, there's not much more I need to do for Overwatch this week. Also guys, did drop a new video on Friday, I hope you've enjoyed. Now, do I know how it turned out? No. Because what happened was, I will admit, when editing, I don't always, you know, full on, like, listening back through the edits. Plus, for this case, I wanted a sort of clean-cut sort of through. Hang on, guys, I'll be back. The reason I'll say be back is because I can hear it probably tap dripping and it's bugging me. So, I will be back as we wait for this game to load in. Well, just as I return, the game starts. I say that's good timing.
Pick your hero. Or villain. I'm not judging.
Part of me wants to test Ultron. Part of me also wants to play Emma Frost again, because she got added at the beginning of the season, and I really enjoyed playing her. And we'll look from a side perspective. No, back perspective. This seems like a more actually, this is a balanced team. Kind of. But, yeah guys, in the case of the GTA video I dropped the other day,
money can't buy happiness.
The light force.
it was literally,
Get ready.
I recorded for like the full 45 minutes and was like, I don't really want to full on edit all the way through this, cut out everything, because there are parts where I was like, yeah, I'm kind of grabbling here, but I'm kind of not here. So in the end I was like, I'm happy with overall how it is, it's not too long, and I wasn't 100, like, because, yeah, it's 3 times, deal with it.
5, 4, 3.
Never would I thought I'd hear
2,
someone winching about multiple times.
All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
But yeah guys, so I was happy with overall how it did turn out. I basically did a few basic things of basic, bare minimum editing for it, because it's been years since I've done any videos, and I quite frankly just wanted something simple, and I thought a quick, because I didn't think it would actually be stupid long, like a quick sort of what's the best stuff with like GTA stuff and all that lot, and wouldn't be too bad. And so besides, the only stuff that I did do is, give me a second, I'll tell you.
All they did was make me
Capture the mission area!
It's not every time I do that on like basically anytime I click off the game on like on stream, it basically gives the blue background of the person's not there. It's a thing on PlayStation called Share Factory. And I do like it. It does seem really cool. But like full on videos, I don't know 100%. But I like years ago, she was asking, what do I prefer, videos or like streaming? I 100% would have said videos because I prefer having full on control. Now that I've got to the point where I'm more cautious in what I say on stream, I'm kind of preferring streams. More specifically, I'm kind of preferring how I deal with them.
Your turn to disappear.
Sort of the case of a live sort of under like a couple of hours sort of stream. Sort of like a live sort of episode that you witness there and then. Like non-edited and all that lot. Because guys, if it was edited, half the stuff that after Death in Overwatch, like, I'd make it look like I was just the first Overwatch player and I never die. Also, guys, like, I know I did say due to the fact that it was like due to the fact of doing like, a review and having Overwatch in the background on Tuesday, I would do like, an Overwatch review Saturday to make up for it.
Did was make me
I would go into that, not completely, but if there isn't much content this week and if there's essentially bare minimum streams, there are reasons that I'm not going into, but again, there probably won't be. It's just a case of like, I find on a lot of Saturdays, it's like I haven't got like the energy to, or it's like, do I really want to?
Unlike some X-Men, I don't care.
Because guys, something I find out is from Friday night, I'm a lot more like dead. Like I'm a lot more like, do I need to do this?
30
Or like,
seconds before you attack.
so like Saturdays, but then Sundays I'm back to normal.
We escaped the Collector together, little one. We shall face this new threat side by side as well. If only all yokai
And guys, I do kind of know why. Because believe it or not,
The battle starts in 5,
Fridays
4, 3,
I
2,
spend a
1.
good portion of the day not in.
All you need to do is capture the mission area.
Like the
Got it?
reason when I was in when the video dropped, so when it was minutes premiered and all that lot, I didn't know how it was gonna do. I wasn't in. I wasn't able to chat technically.
I'm trying to help.
Because guys, I set the premiere for like 5. Which guys, there was some funny thing around because like, because for like a small period of time it was going to come out on the 5th, which was like yesterday. It's like no, I want it to come out like, which is why like I'm not guaranteeing it every week because I'm not going to try and keep a tight schedule because I cut back on content due to the fact that like I wanted an easier, like I wanted like not necessarily easier things, but like didn't want to do too much research. Like if I do YouTube full time as a job, I would 100% be putting in 100%, putting in the best, doing my best, full on everything. But I do it as essentially a side gig. Like
never surrenders.
Capture the mission
I'd love to be
area.
doing YouTube full time and making content full time. I'd love to have the time to, you know, and the money to put everything into it and forego it, which one day I might be able to. But if you are new around here, please like and subscribe. Because a lot of my content is a case of like for instance, anyone joins chat, they start talking about like when someone joins chat, it's like it's kind of hard day, like you pick on that one. It's like yeah, like I get it, like some days can be good, some days can be bad.
Double kill.
And in the future, what I might do is,
That's 3.
if I can, like,
Maximum pulse!
Now there's hellfire to pay.
GTA essentially, like, GTA like sessions and all that lot. And like host like a GTA lobby and all that lot. If I can, I don't know if I can from console.
Your team's capture progress.
But I might just sort of have like a thing where like I do games with like fans and, you know, subscribers and all that lot. I'm doing terrible, and part of me's kind of tempted to change, but you know, like I know I'm doing bad.
Revenge for that.
Like I got I am doing bad.
They've almost got it.
So yeah, guys, there's a lot of stuff I'd love to be doing for YouTube. But having a low subscriber count is essentially, having more subscribers would be essentially the way to achieve it. So that's why I say, if you got like, I know people do get fed up with people going, hey, if you're around here, please subscribe. A call to action sort of thing. But YouTube doesn't really.
I will have
You'll
my
have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
I don't want to like say that YouTube don't, because they 100% are good. But small subscribers do a bit harder, and like they don't always actually check content people. It's like to choose your video wells, reviewing the live action How to Train Your Dragon. Anyone who joined the chat there and then, I would have literally just been like, hey, and like, and anyone seen the movie, not like that would have been a chance to like full talk about it. But yeah, guys, we probably will do a few games just because normally I've got through about a game and I'm probably halfway through a second game at this point. Also, in Rivals, you can essentially sums up your whole team. Exit that page quickly. Also, guys, yes, Lunar Snow is like my main for this game. Do you want it like Psylocke is my DPS main. She's got a retro X-Men uniform, which I think looks okay. But again, her Vengeance suit, it's based. I'm pretty sure it's based on her movie suit. Like that's a normal suit. That's a altered version of the suit, which I personally think the red and like pink look a bit cooler together. But like, I kind of just prefer that. But again, guys, it's a personal thing. And again, not saying women have to wear like that, stuff like that. I think it's cool when, you know, like women wear what they want, so like cosplays and all that lot. If it's a good cosplay, it's a good cosplay. But I don't get how I've gone down to this, you know, thing. But yeah, Lunar Snow is 100 like literal proof. Her Shining Star skin was my actual Lunar Star skin until Miracle came out. And the annoying thing with Miracle, if you want Timeless Hit, you have to... Yeah, it's a Miracle 29 Cosmic Exclusive. You can see where it says when I got it. Which was essentially 5 months ago. Almost. They did also change a few of the team-ups, which... I don't know why they're saying unavailable. Basically, they changed team-ups because it's essentially to keep the game fresh. Overwatch do a similar thing with, like, perks and all that lot in, like, each season. Like, Season 17, there were new perks added. Season 16, again, a few perks were changed. Stadium, like, you can change how your character completely plays. Like, Freya, one of my current new favourite characters in Overwatch. I went from playing her as a more of an aggressive sort of spam shot to high ground shots. Trying to get the high ground, launching the tactical button is off the heart. I think it's L2. Launching a shot down at someone and then spamming them with a few bolts just to get the final blow.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
I'm Luna Snow, like the moon.
I'm gonna try Ultron.
Creator. I am beyond everyone.
Also, guys, considering I know Threat is gonna get brought up, I saw a thing where it said Ironheart was essentially the final project of Phase 5 for the MCU. And I don't know whether it was their intention or not, but like I'm stating now, whenever you try to put politics into a series, I can tell you now the series won't do great.
Get ready.
Like, She-Hulk, it's not one of my favourite series. I rewatched it a couple times.
I want to carry on what he started.
I know some people who haven't fully watched it, and some people who regret watching it.
Father's legacy. It's not easy.
Because, again, in She-Hulk, they tried to send a message, and it's just, again, it's just the message I think they were trying to send.
4, 3, 2.
And it's an outdated message. And from what I've heard, Ironheart is trying to send a similar thing. Instead of having a really cool character that's trying to succeed Tony Stark,
Now I see them. No powering up. Feeling fantastic.
I have finished the job for you. This is my natural selection.
A little help, please.
You see, this is why I protect.
yeah, I'm hearing you from Ultron. Like, I know a lot of people, like, I saw a lot of memes when he first came out, people being like, oh, look, you know, everyone's gonna start playing Ultron. Like, because there was a big, like, support thing. I didn't see so much with Overwatch, I think it might just be a rival thing. But players refusing to play support, and, like, full-on support players going on strike. Which, guys, if you've got a full team of a couple tanks, one tank, and that full team of support of DPS, bear in mind, compared to Overwatch, like base Overwatch, which is a 5v5 compared to Open Comp, which is 6v6. This is a 6v6 game mode.
Feeling fantastic.
If you've got one, like for instance, if I was playing any DPS and I was doing bad and we desperately needed support, I would then change. Because a lot of players don't put into consideration, it's not a solo game. You're not the person winning as a team. It's a group effort. The team succeeds and fails with everybody. If the team succeeds, it's a group effort. If the team fails, it is a group effort. And again, I'm not saying Ultron's bad, I'm just saying it's not my type of character. Like, I like playing Luna Snow due to the fact that you have movement-based abilities, and when I started playing this game, literally the only character I was playing, and I was like, hold on, wait a minute. I spent so long winning out only playing support for Overwatch. The difference with this was Luna Snow, I found really cool and interesting. And like, it's not that I don't like support in Overwatch, like Sirico Juno, I love playing. But it definitely does sometimes feel in Overwatch that all I do is play support. Oh, I just saw that coming.
This is
There are some ults Junos, not Junos.
I've still got songs to sing.
Luna's ult can stop.
Get that vehicle moving again.
Because she mass heals everyone, but again, I don't know whether they've nerfed it or not. Because again, guys, I played the game February, March time. I haven't played it since. And it's not because I don't like Marvel Rivals, I really do, it's a fun game.
Whoever they are,
Get that vehicle moving again.
It's just Overwatch became really good again, and
powering up.
a bunch of other stuff, like,
I was worried. Shields up. Hurry.
satisfying.
Charlotte needs this fancy statue.
But yeah, so like talking about going on for another topic, videos. I'm not saying they're coming back. I'm 100% not saying that, but I'm saying there probably will be one once a month, and it probably will like, maybe once a month, maybe once every other. Like there might be say a bonus Friday video, say once or twice a month, and that bonus Friday video might probably will be something like it might just be say it's like say a bonus say. I don't know, something in addition.
This is real firepower!
But again, bonus Friday videos will probably be 20-30 minute videos. And they will just be simple, like simple edited content.
Someone scratch my back!
Because guys, I spent I think a few hours just going through and like importing out all of it, and it took a while to import like to do the full length video.
I like the cold.
Tiny little creatures skittering about. I can feel them.
Also guys, the next New Adventures episode, I have been busy, not gonna go spoiling why. But I have been busy, and there probably will be more stuff done beforehand.
Pulse charge. Fire.
Iron Man characters in this game as like a Luna player are annoying at points because, and I have the same problem with some characters. You know what? Like it's not necessarily just Iron Man main. It's anyone who really gets above a certain range. Like for instance, Barris can be annoying. If you know what? Because if you go above a certain range, it becomes a pain to heal. And I mean what I think is funny every time I see it, guys, is Spider-Man being like, hey, why am I not getting healed by my by the support? There's only one support and it's me, I'm an invisible woman. I'm playing Invisible Woman, guys. Well, you should be healing it. It's like, dude, you've got 15 deaths, 0 kills, and you keep jumping in front of the enemy as the enemy is thinking past killing me, and then, you know, obliterating you. Change for support. I saw that meme recently, and I was like, yeah, that's so true. And like, when I was thinking of a character, it's like, Spider-Man comes to mind, but I don't want to instantly be like,
I am ready to put on a show.
Maximum pulse.
I was worried.
yeah, they won. Like I say, guys, this won't be the longest stream in the world, it probably will be relatively short.
This is gonna hurt. The current score is 1-2-0.
Oh, I know, it's competitive, so it's a double thing.
Time to switch
But guys, the
things
only reason
up,
it won't be
including
good
which
for you
side
is
you're on.
I want to try and wrap it up
I'm
by
Luna Snow. Like the moon,
half 10
I
because
shine in darkness.
The right heroes could make
with the
all
fact
the
I've seen
difference.
the original How to Train Your Dragon, the animated version from 2010, before I saw live action, then again I think I saw the animated one again on the Monday, because the live action put me in the mood to rewatch the live action, but the live action is currently not out on DVD, so I
Wouldn't it
couldn't.
be fabulous to have an all-superhero band?
But obviously before that, I had went through and watched, like back when I rewatched the original animated one, I went back and watched Riders and Defenders of Berg and then Race to the Edge, which meant the only things I had seen to the series were, other than things like the Christmas special to do with when Toothless goes off and Hiccup thinks he's blossomed, the Bone Napper special, and I think there was a third.
Battle starts in 5,
Other than them,
4, 3, 2, 1. You have to stop them from securing
yeah,
the
other than
missionary.
them,
Powering up.
it was only the second and third movies I hadn't seen. So late last year. think it was like 11. Yeah, like 11 last night. I was like, you know what? I'll watch the second movie. Guys, the second movie is an hour and 14 minutes, almost 2. I finished watching that thing at like 20 to 1. Granted, to me, that's not late. I typically don't go to sleep until like 2, 3 in the morning, just because my body clock is now adapted to go to sleep late, wake up later.
No more onk.
Like, go to sleep at, 2, 3 in the morning,
A nice deep freeze.
and then wake up at 10 or 11. At the minute, I'm not waking up at 10 or 11. At the minute, I am waking up at like 9.
You're not going anywhere.
But I want to do much to change the heat.
I've still
Because
got
again, guys,
songs to
something that
sing.
you will constantly hear me say, and most UK YouTubers, or Twitch streamers, or content creators in general, for us in the UK, we typically deal with rain.
I prefer
Thunderstorms are more normal to us than sun. So when we say it feels like we're getting,
You need to stop that vehicle in its tracks.
backed by the sun. Yeah, a minor exaggeration, but it is boiling hot.
Someone
And UK
needs a
homes don't
snowball
have
in
aircon.
place.
Literally, the reason why I've said through most streams since, not even since the summer being, because I didn't have the fan on. I think it was like the 2nd, 3rd week in June I put the fan on. I think it might have been the 3rd. So I think I've only started having my fan on during the last couple weeks worth of streaming. Or making videos.
Better stop that vehicle.
Where am I got lost. Not there. But yeah, so I've only had my fan on the last few weeks. But if you keep it like, in living in the UK in summer, you kind of need a fan.
It's spider time!
It's like in the winter, if you...
Final score. 1,
Like I say,
2,
I probably
2.
will do a few games. But guys, in the winter, like, you don't necessarily need heating on. You can get around with, like,
Well, you can't
putting
expect
extra
me to
layers on,
lie.
Getting a hot water bottle. But in the summer, if you don't have a fan, and it, then you must be decent dealing with the heat. Get the Lanchard. Alright guys, anyone who is running with the Overwatch stuff, it will be back on Tuesday. Mainly because I got so used to like streaming Tuesdays and Saturdays. It will be back on Tuesday. But guys, like for the Friday videos, it's if I have additional time to film them. Because the only reason there was a GTA 1 on Friday was because of the fact of Thursday, I had time in the day on Thursday to stream the New Adventures episode. So because I had time to stream the New Adventures episode, I had time to then film a video and potentially might for this week. But guys, the reason why like 19, actually not even that, 100% of the time when I load into new event, when I jump onto New Adventures, I'm like, okay, so what to do today? What to do today? You know what? Let's build a rocket. Like I know what the next like month and a half, maybe 2 months worth of like project is gonna be, and it's something that I've been saying I want to do for a while, and it's only something that I've only recently been able to do. And even then, I don't know whether I'm going to be able to start it tomorrow. Because guys, the project that I'm going to start is the Dragon Base. And by Dragon Base, I mean potentially start the
Right heroes could make all
dragons,
the
the
difference.
building dragon stables. See, Black Widow was someone who I really did get and start to enjoy playing, but like I don't do great as her.
My aura is sharp. My mind is sharper.
At the minute, we've got one person hasn't picked, and then one person is leaning into tank. What do I do? But yeah, guys, the difference we're doing videos
Round one.
I used
Go!
to sword for hire.
is
This is all so
We'll be
much
coming in
bigger.
30 seconds. Stay strong.
The worst part about white costumes? The blood stains.
again, the difference about doing videos is like you need something to like film.
Fight to hurt people.
Streaming, you don't. Not really.
When I'm done here,
Like New Adventure is the only series that I have planned that I know roughly how it'll go. Overwatch, I can't completely plan.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3.
Like this
2,
probably will be like the last right. Is that true?
enemy in front of us.
But yeah, Overwatch I can't completely plan down to like the last, down to like the last little bit of detail because
A shield.
even if I was like, you know what, go in, win 3 games, perfect. Yeah, the only way I could guarantee that is if I
Mind, body,
so I
and
recorded
soul.
it, spent a few hours recording to get 3 wins, cut out every loss, and then was like, guys, we've done great. But the problem comes to that is when you see the end, it'll be like, hold on, it starts from there, and it's
This is gonna hurt.
But guys, I'm saying now this is 100% the last game. Because for the same reason that I cancelled, like I was like halfway through an Overwatch game last week. I'm pretty sure this is literally just a push map, and there's only one round, and it's only like 4 or 5
They
minutes.
made it halfway. Stop them.
Really bad time to decide to hand you check the phone. But yeah, guys, like the reason that I stopped Overwatch, like, well, it wasn't even last week. I think it was the week before.
There's still a chance to stop them.
Actually, I think it was a couple of weeks ago. From like, I think this is the 3rd week. Is literally down to the fact of like, recently I started having, I think I got some sort of bug in my stomach, and I've got stomach for the most part. And I'm not going to detail this thing. I don't exactly know what's wrong. But
I become vulnerable.
yeah, guys, the Overwatch content is not stopping. The only time the Overwatch content will stop is if a season comes.
I don't give up
Like for
so
instance,
easily.
back before, I'm gonna say back before season 12. I think it might be season 11 they changed stuff. I'm gonna say back before say season 12, even though it might actually, I think it was after that. Like there's like anything below say season 10, I wanted to add fun content for, and I wasn't.
Can't you seize all?
They hit a checkpoint. Wow,
It's
might
like-
be a good time to stop them.
My text year was technically
and
my
soul.
10-year will be technically the 10-year anniversary of me doing YouTube. I don't 100% feel great about celebrating that 10 years because when going through it, it's like, hold on, wait a minute. I did from 2016 to 2021, and then I stopped from 2022,
This is gonna hurt.
and then didn't pick it back up again until 2024, 2025.
It's fighting time!
Okay, I'm pretty sure it's here.
No coming back.
They made it
Yeah.
halfway.
Not be snubbed.
Stop them. Better stop
Basically-
that vehicle.
Basically beginning of the year, kind of. Because according to YouTube, first episode of New Adventures came out was 4 months ago. But then I think I was doing Twitch for about a month beforehand.
Keep your curses to yourself, Moon Knight.
There's still a chance to stop them.
Yeah, I think I was doing Twitch now and then for like about a month beforehand. So honestly, I've been back doing content for my time.
Reborn once more.
And even then, guys, like I've said it before now, like, the only reason I then did start doing content again was because Blue Ninja was streaming on Twitch at the time. I was like, I'm just putting me back in the mood to new content
Enemy in
again.
front of us.
And it's like, hold on, I don't really have like the need to do videos again.
It's your win.
The moon!
And I kinda do, kinda don't. Basically, the same way how I live stream, I can then also record content.
Leave them to Khonshu!
Because PlayStation has a built-in function where you can live stream, you can stream, you can record content, the law. But you do need to be on a game to do it. Which is why if I was to ever do a 24-hour stream, it wouldn't be a 100% 24 hours. It wouldn't, because I 100% couldn't sit and play a game for 24 hours. It'd probably be a case of 23 hours and like say about 23 hours, so I reckon that'd probably be about an hour. I probably would stream for about 25, 26. Just because I reckon there would be the odd little bit of time where I'm like, I'm changing games, and because I'm changing games I then need to start up stream. Which would disqualify me from any records.
Mind, body, and soul.
But like, you don't have like, an option I would like is, say for instance you could queue up say 4 or 5 games that you wanted to do for say stream. That way you could say switch between them.
Better stop that vehicle!
I've destroyed that public now.
But like you can, so if you're like for instance, I believe, actually I know exactly what game it was, but say I believe it was New Adventure, but no, it was like, I think it was the second episode of the first season of the Telltale games for Batman. My game had crashed. And it's like, oh great, so stream, it's like, you know what, I'll stream for another like 2 minutes. Because of that. If that was like video, I would have just added it in and just been like, I probably would have added it in and as simple as like that, and I probably just moved the game from crashing, like remove the part where the game crashes and delete that, and then just add in the additional footage.
Better put this to good use.
But the only reason I streamed for an additional 2 minutes was because it was just me doing like, guys, it's me signing off. Which is why if in the future, if that becomes a case where, like technically speaking, that does impact a few things because of it. But at the end of the day, it's not impacting me at the minute. Damn it.
Get up. I'm not done.
But yeah, guys, for those who do want videos coming back,
It's spider time!
it's a case of knowing what to do. Like, yes, like I could easily enough just do, you know, 1 or 2 videos of quests each month, easily.
The final 10 seconds!
So then I'm running into the problem that I've kind of got with New Adventures now. And I was hoping I wouldn't get for a few years, and it's the same problem I kind of ran into with Quest, and it was, well, what do I build?
The current score is 0-2.
No, it wasn't. Okay. I was kind of hoping it was a push map like Overwatch, where you push it to one destination, but it's like, hold on, wait. We don't have the option to then push it back to gain advantage, so we have to push ourselves.
Sharp. My mind is sharper.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
It's a payload-based map, not a push-based map. Also guys, I've seen a few things about people being like, Marvel Rivals is dead, and it's like, hold on, people were saying that about 3 years ago about Overwatch, actually 2 years about Overwatch. Guys, what most people do need to put into consideration, if a game was dead, then barely anybody would be playing it, instead of having thousands of people playing the game on a daily basis.
You are not as human as you look, are you?
I am not human as
We have a tank.
I am a god, and you would be wise to
No, don't put me in.
Whether God
See,
or
guys, I know I
otherwise,
would. I know I said I would.
respect is something to be earned.
And I do have more
Battle
more
starts in
deaths.
5, 4, 3,
Fine.
2,
My
1.
edge is sharp. My mind is sharper.
When mutants are in danger, the White Queen.
I don't know why Moon Knight changed.
Render me assistance. I still want you.
Thanks would have been nice.
Does that help?
See, I'm kind of questioning whether, like, saying, like, because of how Emma Frost is, YouTube is censored a lot. And thankfully, you play the character, you see the back, like, you see the character's back, so I'm wanting to see the front. But like, Emma Frost does expose it, like, it doesn't need much to think about. But again, Marvel Rivals is the one game where it's like, there's no tank that I really love in playing. It's like, I get it, the game's only got a couple seasons. And I know once we get, say, 5-6 more tanks, like, there'll be a tank that I do really enjoy playing, and there'll be a few of them. Like, because I really enjoy playing Emma Frost. I don't mind playing Magneto either. He does definitely feel more like a Reinhardt Sigma sort of character, which does really fit with me. Like,
This is real firepower.
like when I started playing Psylocke, I was like, hold on, wait, this is very similar to Kiriko, just more DPS focused. And I was like, yeah, okay, yeah, it makes 100% sense why I'd love playing the character. And Luna felt the exact same.
Time!
Because it felt like playing a character I already knew how to play. Also, I think there's another character I love playing, but it does start to like sort of like hurt like my fingers, and like I wanted to take my fingers at points. Because like you spend a lot of time, you know, sort of bushing Matt. Like I spent a lot of time personally, but imagining like, you know, constantly, you know, doing attacks, like constant attacks and all that lot.
You're halfway there. Keep going!
Also, guys, anyone wondering whether the fact that I'm going to 3 animated How Training Dragon movies?
Double KO!
I probably won't. The best, what I probably will do at some point is when I just feel like doing, say, another like talking like sort of a base video. I probably will just check out what's going in the background, play that, and then just, you know, my highs, lows about each of them. But again, guys, there was a reason why I picked to, you know, talk about a current movie that everyone is loving. So it's in title, put it in the title, do what? Do I think I probably would have got more views if I had done a full thumbnail where it included them? Yes, I 100% do. But at the point, guys, my plan was, you know, have it in the title, have all the How to Train Your Dragon fans be like, oh my god, looking stuff up and looking up reviews and all that lot, have it pop into the algorithm, have it go from there.
The moon haunts you!
Us against the world!
Guy, like I said, that didn't do what it wanted to do. Kind of.
This queen's
You'll have to
reign
keep
is
fighting until we have a
Actually,
winner.
yeah, kind of actually. Because guys, New Adventures typically doesn't gain as much views as the Telltale games or Spider-Man games did, which is why when I finished both, I was sort of... Actually, when I finished Spider-Man, I was sort of like, am I gonna lose? Getting kind of good, getting good views for how many subscribers I got, and like for me. And I took my time in New Adventures did pretty well. You know what? I will do one more game. Because I thought I would have had to stop after that. But no, I'm starting to feel fine now. See, guys, another thing that's 100% gonna impact. Shatter one robot and... Ah! There's more. Ah, it's because I've got to do at 250. That makes sense. Guys, I'm pretty sure I pointed this out when I know for a fact I pointed this out before. Every so often, when I start up a stream, I'll load up, like, Discord notification will come through, I'll load it up on that to make sure it's full running, just because there's the odd time where it's like, sorry, error. Now, when it gives me the error message, and nothing's going to happen, I then close our stream and then restart it. Which is why there's currently a 16-second stream. And the one view on it is the fact of me checking to make sure it worked. Because I can tell you what exactly happened was I clicked to make sure it would work and it didn't, so I presumed I would have had to.
Pick your hero. Or villain. I'm not judging.
But yeah, guys, I did 2 videos of essentially talking about the live action How to Train Your Dragon. Would it have been better as just doing one? Possibly. No, we need second tag.
Be wary. No
I'll play Magneto.
timeline exists where Magneto yields.
But yeah, guys, would it have just been better doing one video? Kind of. But at the time, the one video I did do, which was the first, I wasn't like gonna do another. I was just gonna spend part of the episode 27 of New Adventures talking about it because at the time I had literally been back in the house for about 3-4 hours because I was dropped off at what? 5 o'clock UK time?
Someone implanted a code in your brain, didn't they?
Was it 5 or was it 4?
Battle starts in 5, 4,
I think it was like between. I think it was closer to 5.
1. All you need to
Actually, it
do
might
is
be in like
capture
half
the
4.
mission area. Got it?
Yeah, I think it was like half 4 because
A threat against Krakoa
I
is a
was
threat against
because we
all
finished the
leaders.
movie
We
just after
shall
half
not
3,
abide.
and then we drove straight back.
Some uninvited guests.
Hello to whoever's saying hello.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now.
But I'd say it's slightly threw me off, like. But yeah, guys, again, only plan to really like do one video and it's gonna be that. But it's like, yeah, I'm 100% doing second. Because again, the movie was good, and I'm happy to see like. Ah, that's cool. Hope you enjoy the content. Okay, we log into a game. But yeah, guys, if we're gonna get more live action like movies like The How to Train Your Dragon, I'm down for it because it was good. If they're gonna turn out how I think they are, like most live actions, please don't. But again, guys, I'm gonna be praising the live action How to Train Your Dragon probably for another 6 months, which will probably be worse when it comes out, because when it comes out in DVD, 100% gonna be like, yes, 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 finally. Although, guys, it's not gonna be as bad in a minute, because it's just a case of, it was like the first new thing I'd seen in a while, because at the point in time, I was watching essentially shows I'd already seen that like 100 times. Like,
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
I'm Luna Snow. Like the
like
moon.
I recently
shine
rewatched
in
the
darkness.
How to Train Your Dragons like series plus the first movie. I've nice rewatched the second movie, and all that was because I was waiting for like an anime to essentially release its second season. And the anime being in question was Dress Up My Darling season 2. Because guys, when it comes to me in anime, like on one hand you have something as like
Round one.
My Hero Academy. Love it. I've not seen Vigilante yet. It is on my
30
list to
seconds
watch.
before you attack.
I just
Get
haven't
ready.
had time. But then on the other end, you have something like High School DxD. And then in the middle, you have Dress Up Darling, My Dress Up Darling, which is a more romantic-based thing.
Spells I have messed,
And
but not for lost.
almost any one of my mates would be like, "Wait, you actually like romance?" Like,
Battle
no,
starts in 5, 4,
I still don't know.
3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
This hurts.
Probably try and keep the team alive this time.
Touch of feeling.
See, guys, I did kind of want it to be done by like Traveling, but it's like, here. This probably will be the last game though.
Feeling fantastic. Snowball fight. Got your back.
But like, guys, there are movies that I can watch, like that are on my watch list, like Venom. I think it was like Venom Last Stand. That is on my watch list. I haven't seen that yet. I have a way to watch it. I haven't seen that yet. And that is the way to watch it for me. Like for me, like cause it's available to, at least in UK, I believe. I can see it from Sky without needing to buy it. I just haven't had a chance to get around to watching it. Sonic 3 I recently saw because it's on Paramount Plus. Which, I did enjoy the movie. I do kind of think the Sonic movies are... As like a trio set of movies, I think it's a... got its ups, got its downs. Like, it's not one of those perfect movie, like, things. But to me, when I think of 3 great movies, I think Dark Knight. Because the Dark Knight series, the Dark Knight, like, Dark Knight, Dark Knight Rises, and Batman Begins, they were all great. Granted, I've not seen, I think Dark Knight Rises I've not seen, but, like, I've heard great things about all 3 of them, and I have seen the first 2, it's just been a while. Captain America and Iron Man have only got like 2 great movies, like kind of 2 great movies. Tony Stark, Iron Man, and Steve Rogers, Captain America have got like, because Cap 2 and Captain America Winter Soldier and Captain America Civil War, they were great movies. It's just Captain America 1, which granted I've not seen, mainly because of the fact of like, I go to and it's like, is this really my type of movie? But again, guys, I was saying that about Black Panther before I saw it. The first time I saw it, I think Endgame was already out. Just because I didn't think that was going to be my type of movie. And in reality, it 100% was. It was a great movie. Like Black Panther could have had a great like a great like trio set of movies. Just because I can't think of what it's called. But like Black Panther 2 kind of ruins that. For Iron Man, it's Iron Man 2 because Iron Man 1 was great. Iron Man 3, I don't hate Iron Man 3. I kind of enjoy Iron Man 2 a bit more. But I do overall still like all three of them. Spider-Man, the Tom Holland Spider-Man's got a couple great movies. But for me, there's bits about all three of them that I'm like, yeah. Like for me, Homecoming, it was more of a case of he was made as Iron Man Jr. instead of Spider-Man for that.
This is real firepower!
Spider-Man 2, he was first time that he didn't have Tony, you know, to keep him safe and, you know, sort of pat him on the shoulders, which felt cool, the fact he was by himself. And then Spider-Man 3, I really do like.
Oh, you could have been a hero, Frank.
It's just kind of getting annoying how every time Spider-Man had something good in his life, everyone wanted to mess with it. Which is the, like, two reasons why I'm not exactly why, like, the Mysterio like stuff with Spider-Man 2 could have been done better. And it was kind of annoying just to reuse, you know, Green Goblin for the third Spider-Man villain as like the big bad. Granted, we technically got the Sinister Six. Because if I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure there were 6 of them. But
I'm back in the fight.
and just because, okay, so if someone's going to mention it, Captain America Brave New World wasn't perfect. It was good. I enjoyed it. But again, it wasn't perfect. See, a lot of big MCU projects like Brave New World, I'm presuming the next Avengers film is probably going to cover it. She-Hulk, or at least a lot of Phase 5, especially films after Endgame, a lot of them have had some sort of political thing in them, which, again, hate politics out of it. It is a fictional movie about a fictional superhero. You do not need to bring some sort of dumb political stuff into it. Like, granted, I think, you know, Red Hulk, you know, someone, I can't remember his actual name,
Much better.
Ross, even, you'll think of it in a second, as, you know, sort of this big sort of person who was, like, trying to essentially make the Avengers sign accords and, you know, wreck the Avengers. Then suddenly become, like, this monster, I thought was really cool and interesting. I would have preferred to see it from a Hulk movie, which I don't think we're ever going to get. Not a solo Hulk movie, anyway. I think there's potentially one in the make, which is like a World War Hulk sort of theme movie. I'm not 100% sure we're going to get that. And I don't think it'll just be a Hulk-based movie. I think there will be other, like, Avengers put into it. Like, for Thor, Thor's only, annoyingly, his only great movie is Ragnarok. It's like, I don't know how, guys, but I somehow got a sixth sense for it. Like, Thor 1 and 2, never seen. I know they're not great movies, though. Cap 1, I've heard people say, like, it's the worst out of the Trinity. That was what I was thinking of. But, like, again, I've always more been a DC fan, like,
The current score is
I saw both Batman v Superman and the original and the first Justice League movie. I've not seen the Zack Snyder's, like, cut version yet. I know for the most part it's basically the same, but there are a few differences.
I'm Luna Snow. Like the moon. I
So
shine
something
in
I do think will be
darkness.
good
the right heroes can
is
make
the new
all the
James
difference.
Gunn Superman. Because instead of making Superman this, you know, big brute who's only there to, you know, punch and kick and beat up people, I will happy enough die on this cliff. Superman is all about the American way. Truth, justice. As proof of this,
Round 2, go!
Superpowers are amazing. Also, the ice effects look great on stage.
again, as proof of this, in Justice League the Animated Series, every single member of the Justice League was like, yeah, we should turn ourselves over. Batman was like, you want to clear your conscience? Feel free to. don't drag me into
I'm
this.
totally fangirling.
Because Superman was like, Batman, we should go together.
We can swap autographs.
I've then seen something else recently that was like,
You should just be asking for mine.
I think was
When's the last
essentially a
time
parody
you
on
sold
of
out
that. Was
Arena
like
Gramps?
the Avengers turning up, you know, willingly, Superman willingly being like, we come in peace all that lot, and it's like,
The
hold
battle
on,
starts in 5, 4,
where's
3,
your friend? Where's
2,
Batman?
1.
Because without Batman here,
You have
like
to
there's
stop
no
them from
threat here.
securing the mission area.
And it's like, hold on, wait a minute, you're willingly telling me the government would willingly consider Kryptonian, a Themysciran princess, and the King of Atlantis, along with like 3 Green Lanterns, someone with, I believe, powers of several gods, as pushovers and no threats, but a billionaire with toys as a higher threat level.
A little help, please.
And it's like, hold on, wait, no, that makes way too much sense. And guys, the reason it does is, Batman would have plans to break into the Pentagon, and would be able to successfully do it. Like, it would be no problem for him. He'd send someone like Damien and him to break into it, and they'd be able to do it. They'd come back like half an hour later, being, hey, we got the thing from the Pentagon.
You need to stop that.
And that Clark and Diana would just be in the back coach, like, hold on, you sent your kids to break into that? No, they offered. You sent your kids to break in there, didn't you? Of course it is. But like, Batman in DC is like a bigger threat because of who he is.
That vehicle.
Which does become annoying when people do, it's like, Batman's only human. It's like, that's not, like, no he's not. Like, Batman technically might be mortal, but saying he's only human, you're idiots to say it. Because anytime I kind of want to prove this point, I instantly start thinking of,
I'm making a comeback.
Final score. 1, 2,
he
2.
willingly walked up to Doomsday, threatened to blow up Apocalypse with his own with Doomsday's own Hellspores, just to get him to back off Superman and Supergirl.
Expect to win them all.
More specifically, to get him to back off the 2 Kryptonians. Doomsday could roast Batman, could execute him without blinking. And Batman's like, you're gonna do what I say or I'm gonna blow Apocalypse up. And you wonder how like much Batman knows for a fact not Doomsday, Darkseid even would. He'd have it all set as a, if I die, this is gonna happen. Like Batman but pairs. I've got a decent amount saved up. See, there was a Pacific skin. Yeah, the Black Widow skin I wanted from that page that I got. I'd prefer the Battle Pass essentially, like, you won't get to a certain point in the Battle Pass, that's what you get. But it is kind of nice being able to skip certain stuff. Like, Lightning Snow outfit, I kind of want to get, but I'm not too fussed if I miss it. Because even then, there might only actually be 4 days left of this Battle Pass, from looking if that date's actually anything to go by. Community is Discord, isn't it? Yeah. First time that's gone since ever. Now, out of the daily stuff, what have I actually achieved? Almost everything. Actually, yes. Also, guys, these are the current skins in the game. I've not looked at all of them. But say, is that a Hawkeye skin? Because from a distance it kind of looked like one. It kind of reminds me of a few Hanzo skins. That's Spanish skin. I think the best is probably the Scarlet Witch skin. Thunderbolts, Winter Soldier. See, I've still not seen Thunderbolts. Apparently it does hit a few targets, and see, there's a few things I want Thunderbolts to explain, and I'm presuming it's going to. Because before I saw Brave New World, Captain America Brave New World, I presumed Winter Soldier wasn't going to be in it. Because I already saw the fact of he was in Thunderbolts. So I presumed at the time, he's been back mind controlled, he's back working with them, you know, Hydra's got him and it's all high, basically all that. From what I can tell, no. Also, the only reason Winter Soldier got one, because I'm pretty sure out of the Thunderbolts, he's the only one in the game. That was the Emma Frost skin I got, which I... For, like, obvious reasons, I don't want to have fully displayed, because I'm pretty sure YouTube Sensory would be like, yeah, we're gonna have to cut this. It's like, again, I think these are really cool skins. Like, I think Marvel Rivals has a few cool skins, but it does have a few letdowns. Ah! Guys, it's literally just a recolor. Like, granted, I think the white looks cool. I kind of prefer the purple. Although I do think the blade looks cooler with the white. Does the hair change? Yeah, she adds white into it. And before I spend the next decade, you know, mumbling, guys, let me know if you do enjoy Marvel Rivals content. Because if you do like Marvel Rivals, what I will do is the 2 additional contents that I probably will try and stick to doing each week. One will be Marvel Rivals, one will be Overwatch. Again, if you like it, I will try to. No promises. Okay, so that's just advertising that. That's advertising that. That's that. And that's that. Doom Rises. But yeah, guys, do let me know whether you do enjoy whether you do enjoy Marvel Rivals, because if you do, I'm 100% going to do what is going to perform better in the long term. And if Marvel Rivals is going to perform slightly better than Overwatch, I will do Marvel Rivals. I will play it more often. But I have enjoyed playing Marvel Rivals, although it has sort of definitely given me the bug for, like, I missed Overwatch. But to be fair, the only reason I didn't stream Overwatch yesterday was because I like to take at least a half an hour, maybe 45 to an hour, hour break from playing after doing my daily stuff for Overwatch. Which is why when I get them done at like 8, just before 8, 8:15 at the latest, I then won't play it again until 9, half 9. And I typically stream at 9, so I don't mind at that point. But I do like taking a miniature break. But again, I do really enjoy playing both games, and it has been nice. But guys, I will be back tomorrow with new adventures. If there is any change in content for the next few weeks, there probably won't be. It will just be a few weeks. But to be fair, there probably will be more content. Actually, I say if there is, there probably will be an additional video for Friday. Just because I can theoretically get new events. Like, new adventures will probably be out early Thursday, which means when I would normally stream New Adventures, I probably can do another video. Like, I can record another video. And again, at the minute, videos probably will be about 20-25 minutes, half an hour pushing it. Just because rendering that 45-minute video, it took a while. But again, as I get, because it's been years since I properly edited like stuff. I've not done it since college. Because it got to a point with Quest that I really wasn't. I would do the odd thing and that'd be about it. But yeah, let me know what you do want to see in the comment section below. And if it is a case where you do want to know what games I've got, I will happy enough go through what games I will be willing to. Also, if anyone does mention, we want to see Spider-Man games, or we want to see the Batman games, it'll be a case of, guys, Telltale Batman series has already been done, same as all the Spider-Man games. Although at some point I would want to take the Spider-Man games and essentially compile them into one video. Would it perform better? I don't know, but it would be something I'd be intrigued in doing. Just because I'd probably try it with Marvel's Miles Morales first, because that's like a 6-hour con. Like, the reason I say would it perform is because I did those in like hour and a half con and stuff, which would be 6 hours for Marvel Rivals, 8 now. 8? No. I want to say 8 for... It'd be like 12 hours for Spider-Man 1 and 15 hours for Spider-Man 2. Like, it wouldn't be theoretically possible to watch all of them out all in one day, but it would potentially something I might do in the future, who knows. Again, there's potential in, say, a few years I might revisit them and just be like, hey, replaying through these. But again, if it was a first time playthrough, if I do ever replay through Spider-Man PS4 again, just note, I don't know whether I'll stick to this. I am not redoing the DLC. And if I do and someone's like, hey, you doing DLC? And it's like, nope, Hammerhead can go and f***ing who knows what. Because guys, I do despise Hammerhead in those games. He's annoying to deal with. To be fair, so was Kraven for Spider-Man 2. Because, I will stand by this. Kraven's a lot more ridiculous than Venom was in that game. And Venom was the big bad. But yeah, guys, considering I am literally rambling at this point, this is Tiger signing off. I'll be back with New Adventures tomorrow, and I have no idea what back with New Adventures tomorrow, Overwatch for Tuesday, New Adventure for Thursday, some sort of video for Friday, more than likely. I know for a fact I'm not going to be able to keep up this schedule, but I'm going to try it for a couple of weeks. Because what I will try and do is do 2 videos a month, and these will be 2 videos for the month. There might be more, who knows. No idea what it'll be yet. Tempted to chuck a COD video into the mix just to see how that will do. See, I'm half tempted to also chuck Fortnite into the mix because it's been a while since I played that. And I think that could potentially be funny. But yeah guys, this is Cyrus signing off. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you next.